this is going to be the Disruptor supporting the Ursa.
Yeah, Disruptor and Ursa versus the Beastmaster and Jakiro. Jakiro did leave him a little bit right now. I wonder what he's up to. Because I expected him to help out the Beastmaster.
Yeah,
Instead, he's going
walking
mid.
all the way over to mid.
He wants to help out mid instead.
Yes, Beast just saying, look, I can get enough by myself. And
Yeah, just help out versus the TA, I guess. But
Yeah,
no.
so, you know, if he's good with the micros, you know, the Ursa's not going to get on top of him. It's going to be constantly slowed by the boar.
Kodos misses that one and the range
miss the
creep.
range,
yeah. And the next one, he missed just 3 creeps in a row. Not optimal.
And even that, this harass coming in now isn't really... It's not coming at a time where TA is getting zoned out from getting last hits.
Yeah.
The wave's under the tower, so it doesn't really feel like that's the most effective rotation.
That, and he's also leeching the experience from OD as he's farming under the tower, right? So
Double stout axe. He doesn't need any help.
yeah, sayuw really cannot contest this. Like
No, not
all
at all.
alone as the Wisp.
It's like, is there much point being here at all? Yeah,
Yeah.
You're sort of just
Like you can
throwing
die
in your own
actually
life,
there.
yeah.
You can die as Wisp there. You have to be careful.
Yeah, if Trian comes over too, because Trian doesn't really have a whole lot to do at this top lane. He can kind of stop the Bristle from pulling the wave into the camp,
Like,
maybe.
he's really good at denying the last hits and just messing with Bristle. I think as Trian, you're definitely right. He could go and help out the Axe, but Axe is fine. He's farming. So let him farm and mess with Bristle. I think it's alright.
You almost don't want Trian taking any of the XP, so...
And he hits hard, like 90 damage early on versus the Bristle. You can steal last hits. What's he got? 4 last hits, 1 deny. Not too many denies though. I expected him to have more. Yeah, Wisp is here now with Bristle. Oh, that's why Zayac is actually pretty low at the moment.
Looks like Bristle maybe went for a kill with all the quills.
Yep.
He's out of mana.
He has that one tango, but he's saving it. There we go. Uses it on the branch.
Bristle's soaring. Be the item of choice.
At the same time, though, Zayac is not getting anything on that lane done, but Axe is getting so much. He's pulling the creeps into the hard camp in the jungle. This is one of those minute 6, at least minute 6 vanguards, I think, on Axe. He's going to be huge in this game. Okay, he gets some last hits here. Let's see if he tries to. He goes for the big one and he gets it. He might... Nah, he's fine. He pees out. Steals the troll and yoinks it away and just runs out.
He's...
Hey,
Okay.
down bottom, KingR is able to help them die. They are going to get glimpsed back under the tower.
Yeah, but you can't really do a lot about that. This is the problem. Jakiro plus Beastmaster are super effective versus Ursa. You have so many slows.
Yeah, not a huge amount that Disruptor can do to sort of get him off and so you can glimpse one, fields down, but the slows are just going to outweigh the duration of something like a field. You're still able to chase on through it.
It does still reset the lane for Ursa, who was winning the lane, and kind of still is in a way. 17-8 to the Beastmaster's 9-3, so...
Yeah.
It's obviously not ideal to give up that kill to first blood, but Ursa is still getting the better of this lane.
Double damage for OD. Always feels good to get that early on. And that same OD is 17-10 versus 12-5 of TA. So Jakiro rotating in a little bit earlier definitely did seem to help him in the end. I think so far NaVi, besides that Ursa falling on the bottom lane, is having a good time. Axe has 50 CS almost, 48 at the moment. And also the TA is alright. Not too great though.
Well, the tree's a respawn bot, so... Returning...
Is he even buying the Vanguard, I wonder, on Axe? He might not even get it. No glimpse. There's the glimpse. On the Jakiro.
Yeah, they got the 3 of them here surrounding
That's
him.
one dead dragon.
There we go, Crystallize. All glory for him on top of the farm.
He used that static field to get vision on the Jakiro and glimpsed him back to the lovely hands of Crystallize.
Still the mid lane.
Yep.
Go there, leave for Kodos.
There's the Vanguard, 5.5 minutes.
There we go. 5 minutes 30 Vanguard. I mean, when you leave an Axe the way they did, he will roll out of control. And Blizzy is one of those Axe players that definitely knows how to optimize his farming if you leave him alone the way they did. What's happening? We do see a Jakiro rotating from behind, but kodos is pretty low. Yeah, Wisp is there too, but actually it's Jakiro that went away and warded the cliff. If he was there earlier, but maybe they can even get him now. Let's see. There's the slows.
Oh,
maybe
right
with
for the
some body blocks.
refraction.
Yeah.
Drop down one of the traps. Does manage to slow a bit as he backs over. The sound is not enough. Magical. Will survive.
I expected some body blocks by Jakiro there. Instead of trying to right click him, if he body blocks him, then kodos gets an extra attack or two before he is on the shrine. But yeah, it's difficult, definitely. Oh,
he didn't get the root.
Yeah, didn't get the root. Usually what happens is Zayac has a couple of iron branches in his inventory, and then he makes sure that he can get on top of a hero with the... There you go, you see he just brought the branch to himself. Usually he plays like that. In that situation, sadly for him, he didn't have it, and Beastmaster survives.
This Bristle kind of leaving the lane to go chase Blizzy around.
Yeah, but this is it. When he goes on Axe, Axe has to TP. When he finds him.
And now Axe has to play a lot safer with his farming for a little while. Maybe stay in his own jungle, or at least play around his tower.
KingR. Some body blocks are there, but
Slows.
not enough. Yeah, he's just so slow.
Now the boars are there.
And the Wisp
They
is
may
there.
turn this.
They might turn. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, KingR dead.
Is he? One more hit. One more hit.
Blizzy damage.
Is it enough?
They're gonna
No,
get
it's not.
Maden too. KingR.
KingR's surviving. Level 1
I
leech
don't think
seed,
he's
no
getting out
damage.
of this, is
Well, that's not good. Oh, is it?
Still healing?
he? Oh, one more hit from the bear would do it. He's trying to get in on and crystallize. He's speedy.
He has ice pad, but if
He's
he casts
got it.
this,
Like,
he's...
I'm out of here.
But
Oh,
do they
is
have a
there
glimpse? Do they have a glimpse?
I
Does
think
he have
there might be.
glimpse?
SoNNeikO,
He
glimpse.
does. Glimpse is in back.
And now
Glimpse
no
is there.
tether.
That's
Oh
a
my
triple
God.
kill for Crystal.
That's...
Yeah, his lane's going pretty well.
This
May
lane
have given
is...
up a first blood, but he is a happy camper.
That lane suddenly looks really good for the bear.
Yep.
It's the triple kill. And
We'll give him an ultra.
the boar is there. If the boar wasn't there, I think he goes. But the boar just slows him.
How much damage that tree does.
It looks
It's
like
ridiculous.
they're going for a kill up top, I think, on the Axe. They brought the Jakiro, so he can't just TP.
Yeah, he has
doesn't
ice
actually
pad.
have
He doesn't
one.
have a port, yeah.
I think it would have been back available if he was. Yeah, well, I guess yeah, even with the ice pump.
He still has sticks. He can
oh,
turn
oh,
this.
Oh, yeah. Spin to win. Hey, Blizzy redeeming himself
He won't
Blizzy.
even die.
from
He's
those early
completely
games.
fine.
That was, Blizzy Axe. That's stuff of.
Oh dear, that's
of
his
dreams.
coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, his only option there was to turn and fight. You're not getting away from those slows.
Smart play.
It feels so good with tax when you turn like that. It feels so good, man. Like just turning when they're ganking you, you turn and you get a couple of kills, man. It's one of the best feelings to dunk people like that.
He's in the zone now.
Yeah. Also, dunk on its own is such a, like, you get so much satisfaction from using that spell. Yeah.
The noise alone.
The noise, man. It's,
Oh,
like, we
So
don't talk enough
satisfying.
about noises in Dota, like just the sounds of spells and
Yeah.
everything. They're so, like, even the sound of gold when you kill a creep and you hear that, it's so good. It's so.
Oh, the
That's
dunk-
sensory.
TA side blades. I love the sound of this. You know, you're a TA. It's like, side blades.
that sounds good. Well, sounds good.
Dota is one of those games where if you just listen to it, like you wouldn't see it, you'd still know what's going on. Even if you don't actively remember everything, but when you don't see it, your brain actually has a connotation with every sound.
Yep.
Blizzy might be dead here. One more tap and he's gone.
There we go. There's Zayac. Gonna get the rampage. There's one.
Crystallizes come in.
Uh-oh. Here comes the bear.
Runes.
Oh.
They might get this boundary room,
Yeah,
but
that
they could
trap
pay.
slow. That's gonna set up for two of them.
Yeah, the Navi, they're taking these trades very well again. Blizzy does fall. He feeds quite a bit of gold to the Bristleback, but at the same time, Bristleback dies, Wisp dies, Jakiro is taken too. So if you're Navi, you're super happy with the way this laning stage has went so far. And that's partly because of this Ursa having an amazing triple kill on this bottom lane, and also Axe just soloing the Bristle earlier. Again, buyback status is really important 10
Oh, I'm
minutes in.
sorry.
Thank you.
JJ.
JJ. We missed first ball as well, JJ. Please, step it up. Oh, going great, I swear.
I just out. Help him catch up a bit, but
Yep.
yeah, he's still on par, but yeah, just
Well,
about all three of
Maden
Navi's cores
wins
and old
back.
Maden.
Yep.
Another
Oh, we have a
painful,
relocate,
maybe
though.
if they can get something in return. They're trying to bring Dream in.
Needs to just change target to the IO. Yeah.
See if they're still hurting both
Okay.
of them pretty much.
Yeah, they will just
Pretty
reload
well.
out. They will just reload out, and that's it. They get the kill, and at the same time, Jakiro runs.
Yep.
So it's still not a good trade for them. Beastmaster died, but at least they got a counter kill on the Disruptor.
Yep.
We're losing top tower. While it happens.
Looking very good. That's the game right now. Once he has that blink,
Oh,
a lot of easy heroes to kill.
All three of Navi's cores are having a good game. The TA,
Yeah.
despite the rough start, kind of falling behind the OG because of the Jakiro rotation, had like a triple, quadruple ancient stack. And
Yeah, it's
It's-
so easy for TA to
Yeah.
come back, even from the laning stage, from the poor laning stage.
This
Those
Beastmaster's
stacks.
game's been slowed down so much
Mm.
with this, the fact that they were able to make this Ursa lane so good.
it's hard because like the IO doesn't have this big power carry to just tether to and help farm and make lots of stacks. I mean, you can make stacks for this Bristle, but it doesn't feel like the kind of hero that's going to get you back in the game by farming all those
This
stacks.
could be just straight up rush from Navi. Can you even stop this? How do you fight it? You're
don't
just
know, you
satisfied with
can't.
taking the tier 1 on the bottom lane, I guess.
Yeah, you can't get over it.
You have reload, but it's just not. They're way too far away.
You can't fight this bear.
The bear is angry. He has the Midas phase boots, not going for drops after, instead going for the blink dagger. I can respect that. Getting on top of the Jakiro or Wisp, or even the OD is definitely good. There's a lot of save. You have to help out the Axe. He can be the solo initiation. If he's like, what would be even great for them if they initiated with the Ursa and then followed up with Blizzy in these kind of team fights, because if Axe initiates, they will just counter it immediately. Oh, we have the reload.
You give that one.
Yeah, I guess SoNNeikO is dead, but you're fine with that. Well, position 5 for Roar and Relocate. Not really the end of the world for Navi.
That's getting all the info for his team.
I'm surprised they didn't put more sentries already.
For now, Navi happy to keep farming. They're getting close to a couple of these key items, the Blink Daggers and then TA's Desolator.
There we go. The 2 sentries in the Dire Jungle will shove Zayac away. But overall, as you said, I think Navi is super happy with how the game is going, and there is no need for them to pressure them.
Yeah.
They can just continue farming. You have the Midas on the Ursa, the TA with the Dazzle. What? She can wait for the BKB even, like.
You're just not that afraid of Empire's lineup scaling either.
Yeah, the BKBs on Navi are just game winning. Oh, sentry right on top of the tree.
Can you get away from this?
Do they have a dust? That's the question.
You can stay in the tree.
Oh, he's fine.
He's going to
They're
force
gonna
out more sentries.
Yeah, they got him.
Ah, they got him, yeah.
It's 2 sentries still.
It's still like that whole team playing around for this kill.
Yeah.
Whilst Navi split up farming all lanes.
Yeah, that's Zayac's treant right there. He forces you to do these crazy movements, like 4 or 5 of you chasing him around, trying to get him out. But if you don't, he just gives vision and you can't play Dota. Like, you're constantly under the vision of the tree. Can't make any movements. Buyback. 2 buybacks, right?
I was like, wait, are you talking about buybacks? I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I'm trying real hard.
I know. Using that Steam controller isn't easy.
oh, here we go.
Bounty ring.
Crystallize, he's been found.
He has ages. Dream has been found. Let's see. There's a glimpse, right? Where is the... No, he's not close enough. And they won't fight because that isn't close and... It's unnecessary.
Didn't Navi want to try and look for a fight now that they have the Aegis and all that?
I think they definitely can fight with it. I don't think at the same time I don't think they're in any sort of a rush.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the thing is they do have an advantageous state right now, but it won't change over time. Over time they still will be strong. Oh, there's the tree, and you know you're doomed. Well, no, you're not.
He
Ursa is
stopped
coming.
covering because they walk past the
Ursa
dirt.
didn't continue to
Yeah.
chase.
Yeah, Ursa just went for the creeps. He's like, yeah, I don't
I'm
care.
farming.
I think
I'm
the scary
farming.
thing for Navi is you have this Midas on Ursa. You're actually, you have an Aegis, but you're not that ready to fight right now.
Yeah.
Empire's draft, if anything, Bristle is one of the scariest heroes at this kind of 15-minute stage of the game.
Yeah, especially with the
So-
eye behind him.
What does he have though? That same bristle.
Vanguard.
That
Wow,
doesn't
with the
look
static
scary.
storm down though, he's just dead.
He doesn't have
Okay.
a lot of lives.
Yeah, as I
Oh,
was saying,
quick
super scary
jump.
Bristle. You shouldn't go near him. You got to play on the other side of the map. And
Pass his curse.
yeah,
I mean, no, I agree with you. Bristle usually at around this time is scary, but when he has a good laning stage and he wins it. In this game, he had a decent laning stage, definitely, but then he fed a couple of times.
Oh, magical getting
Yeah.
it to Kira as well on the
Good
way
And the
back.
Blink Dagger completed on him.
And both magical and Crystallize are just having a beautiful
On the bottom
start.
lane, we might see a fight as well as Ursa and Disruptor are there, but yeah, it seems like no one will show up. Bristle back. Yeah, fell short on that top lane. They need more. They need more. They need this OD in these fights to reset them. They need the imprisonment so hard. Oh, the roar is
Wanna kill
there.
him?
with a
Well,
He
relocate.
still has an Aegis,
Yeah,
right?
still has it. Yeah, I think so. Well, they got the
Okay.
Aegis.
I think Empire needs to be getting out of it now. I
Well,
mean,
there's
they
people
are
coming
gonna
in.
try to kill him again.
Crystallize is ready to turn, isn't he, with the backup?
Yeah, the glimpsed back, Bristle back
Blizzy-
won't
yeah,
help you.
There's
Blizzy
the
getting this
sanity,
call
but he's
in
not
the
gonna get
back.
off.
They've lost the OD. They've lost the Beastmaster.
Yeah, they'll
This
let
was
the
not
Wisp
a
go.
fight that Empire wanted to try and take.
Triple kill again.
They went for it, but they shouldn't have. This
Yeah.
is more gold for Magical.
I mean, that just smells like desperation. When you're trying to kill Ursa twice next to his shrine,
Yep.
even though everyone is ready and available to TP, you didn't just take a fight on the other side of the map. You aren't working with some 100% info that they can't connect. You're just forcing it so hard. And did you see what happened? What they were trying to do is kill him with relocate, but SoNNeikO is close enough. He just glimpses Dream back, and they take down everyone else. Wisp didn't die because they couldn't bother with the Wisp. They killed everyone else instead.
If there was no Aegis anymore, it would have been fine. Maybe they timed it
Yeah,
wrong.
but if he had no Aegis, he probably wouldn't be in such of a
Sure,
position as
sure.
well. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think the way they waited to relocate till after the Aegis made it seem like the game plan was we're going to kill him twice.
Yeah.
The OD even saved sanities theoretically for the second
Oh,
line.
Blizzy. He's got
Call is
it.
there.
He gets the drag back onto Beastmaster. Beastmaster instantly dead. Empire, can they try and poke for anything else? Crystallize, he's just going to go for the TP out. They'll go for the disengage. And NaVi, they get everyone out of there. Static Storm drop to keep them separated. Magical
Nice
also
pass,
able to
he's
TP
there.
out. And he's out in time.
Oh, so close.
He's out just in time.
Very unfortunate for Jakiro.
Those are the kills. I mean, if you need to get back in this game, Empire, you need every little morsel of food you can get. And
I love how Zayac is just playing on this top lane. Probably is getting... Oh, he's getting the Vessel. I can respect that versus Bristle versus Wisp, obviously. I thought he would go for his normal Meteor Hammer build.
Yeah, he did have it queued up
Yeah.
at the start. But yeah, I guess, you know, as you say, changing
Oh, Wisp
for,
is just
for the
so
team.
gone.
And NaVi are starting to really just roll over Empire here, 19 minutes in. They're looking on top form here, NaVi, once again.
Yeah, this Ursa just settles their lineup so well in the
Yeah.
end. Just gives them the answers to this Bristle and everyone.
It's been very impressive so far. BKB's done on Magical. I'll be making this a very tough one for Empire. And as I said, you know, I felt like the strength of Empire's draft would be they sort of get on top of the lanes, they're able to push. They're going to have that really strong sort of advantage with just sort of 5-man pressure. But at this point, when they lose the lanes, they're 8k behind. I don't know if this is a lineup that you can really come back into a game with.
What's happening with OD? Can we check his items? That's
He's got the
that's where our
Midas and the
answer
Force.
lies. Yeah. So when he gets that BKB, perhaps.
I mean, even then, you know, he's
Even
still
the-
getting jumped on by a
Yeah.
TA and an Ursa.
Yeah, it's very difficult, but this is the answer for everything. The only answer that Empire can work with, that is...
I mean, I don't know how much a BKB really does for him this game. It's
I guess...
It's going to have Basher, so it's...
yeah. There's still going to be the Axe call.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of stuff to go through. I mean,
overgrowth as well.
it just, you know, he needs an item on top of that before anything really has any chance of changing. These fights aren't going to get any easier for Empire anytime soon with the lead NaVi has and the heroes that they've got.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
They're working with very little.
Yeah.
This Empire draft just doesn't feel like it's really come together
No,
at this point.
it didn't. It needed to earlier, and it just didn't. It really feels like they've missed sort of the timing and the play they wanted to go for, and now they're sort of just struggling to hold on against this constant building up of pressure that NaVi has with these huge cores.
Bristle is just such a risky hero to play. Beastmaster is just dead here. He's gone. One more tap from the tree. There we go. And now the glimpse as well on Jakiro.
And the second one, I mean, they're just ripping Empire apart.
Yeah.
Empire cannot make a play.
Bristle as a hero has very weird power spikes, and if you miss them early on, you just feel so useless. And he was doing alright, but then he fed a couple of kills to Blizzy, then he dove Blizzy, they got the kill, but then they fed again. And when you get those few couple of deaths early on, you just feel so useless. Has the Halberd and the Vanguard, can help versus Tia and Ursa, but not good enough.
Again, yeah, even when he gets his BKB, these BKBs will not change a lot.
Blizzy on a hunt. He sees Dream.
Dream has to,
Yeah, they're just disengaging. Rush is up.
Yeah, NaVi not wanting to dive deep there by Shrine, no need to.
I think like some way of setting up a fight is helping this OD get a lot of int on, right? That's your only team fighting game plan, I guess, if you're Empire. Put someone up front, make Axe jump on him, get a lot of int, and then try and turn the fight with some crazy Sanity's Eclipse. You got this BKB, you're building into a Shivas. Shivas will be awesome for them, but they're so far.
There you go, another rush for NaVi, and Blizzy's already hunting out some action. He's managed to get the jump in, drags back Zayac, goodbyes the Aya. NaVi can look to try and chase down for more as Dream. KingR have to hide behind the tower,
they can
instantly
dive them right
TPing
there,
out. They've got the vision there with the traps, but they're out. Further control.
It's not only Aegis, it's Cheese as well this time around. That's the second rush.
And that's where that first rush, they didn't really do much with the Aegis, although it did win them a big fight, not because of them going to look for a fight. That's when
a small crit as well. Crystallize on TA.
Yeah.
I mean,
that hurts.
this is just
One-shot territory on some poor old Eye and stuff if he gets the crit with the meld. You know, NaVi, they're absolutely in a position where we can start to see them diving tier 3s. These heroes.
Yep. They're crushing this game, and it doesn't feel like there's a comeback in sight with,
not with this
the heroes. Yeah.
They don't have a wombo combo or some high ground god tier defense.
No, it was all about the early push.
Yeah.
They smoke up. They're running out of their base. They didn't smoke up, so Dream is just going YOLO. Not really certain what's his plan. I guess he's bluffing. That's his plan. Make them think you have everyone, which they do in vicinity, but
maybe they need kodos to be like some fat right clicker.
Still sit on 11 armor against the TA, and that doesn't feel great.
Nope. And on top of that, I mean, TA already has a BKB. There's also almost a BKB done.
A DD rune down bottom, so if NaVi get wind of that,
they see it with the trap.
They got the trap
I believe,
on it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, one of those. TA or Ursa grabs one of those. And level 20 on magical as well. He's got the -4 meld armor reduction. So pretty much, meld hits such the entirety of that.
This cannot
OD's
happen.
armor's gone.
This, what they're doing on top lane, cannot happen. If this Bristleback sticks around, he'll die. As Disruptor is coming closer and closer. Dream, you have like a second to run back.
Empire, can they fight this? They're trying to poke at NaVi. You get the Ice Path onto Zayac on the side. Dusted as well with the Roar. They're throwing everything down at the tree, but Blizzy jumps in with the core.
Oh, God.
OD's dunked down. Static Storm's out as well. Magical able to set the focus for another. They're just getting destroyed. Nobody dying on NaVi.
You call
Empire
it
getting
You just call it, really. It's TI qual, it's lower.
Move on to game 2.
Yeah, it's lower bracket final, but that hurts.
Yeah, I mean, they're not calling it.
Yeah.
You don't
They
have
saw
to,
what
but
It's the Axe ball. It's
yeah,
the
but
Axe
they're
ball.
like, we don't want a Reddit thread about us. They say.
No, at this point, it's just you're using the time
No,
to talk about what you're doing next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would not be a raid GG. This is a we cannot win a fight with this lineup.
This is, we have
missed
plan,
our
our plan
timings.
failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is it's time they can discuss before the next
But-
game.
I
They're
mean,
going to change up. I mean, you know they're going to
Yeah.
come in with a different draft.
pushing high ground is still pushing high ground, so it's difficult even when you're 20k in front.
I think
But-
as well, you got
yeah.
to think about banning some of these heroes against Navi. They definitely like the TA. Like there's so many games we've seen Navi just been able to slip in a magical TA, and he still absolutely smashes it with this hero.
I don't think you have to worry about what you're banning and versus Navi. I think you have to be thinking about what you're picking for yourself. Because,
Sure, yeah, the picks aren't
yeah,
too
the
great.
picks aren't too great. That's my problem.
Yeah, it was very sort of one-dimensional. I had to do something early. If they didn't, you're going to end up seeing this draft looking like this in this position where it's so hard to sort of come back.
Yeah, Navi just going full comfort zone
Yeah.
and picking their own heroes.
They found the Beastmaster.
Bro.
And he's roaring Zayac, but it's just a roaring escape. Zayac will use the
You
ult
can
there.
maybe stop him here. Let's see. Oh, almost.
Oh, I did the error. Oh no, I didn't. No, I did. No, I didn't. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. No. 'Cause I can do grabs.
21k ahead, 27
Okay,
minutes in. Feels pretty good for Navi fans right now.
Oh, they're going to be loving this one.
Yeah.
There's Navi at the
Have
advantage,
the
Blizzy.
call.
And he goes. That's the Beastmaster down.
Godlike. 908.
9088 Daedalus completed with that Desolator. That pretty much looks like the TA we played against yesterday. That crushed Owen on mid.
Excuse me.
Who needs
I
a break anyway?
destroyed Tia. I'm sure people have been able to
That
check that on the
that TA from
DOTA.
yesterday had the same items 15 minutes in. That's how you destroyed her.
Yeah, but I had double the amount of items at the same moment in time.
Of course, of course.
She was struggling. See Navi when they want to go for that high ground push. Not really in any rush. They can take this game at any pace they want.
And you take that super early Roche, it means 30 minutes in, you're looking at Roche number 3,
Yeah,
getting
get
an
that
Ags
Ags.
or a Refresher.
I think you probably drop the Ags on the Disruptor for this one, don't you? Got those BKBs.
That's
game easy.
amazing, actually. Such a good axe for him.
Yeah.
But you can give it to
Even Ursa.
Ursa, yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it
But-
doesn't
Yeah.
really. That's the problem.
It's generally the cores who get first choice over it.
Why would I never do Disruptor
No,
Ags is
Disruptor
that good.
Axe is really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Disruptor Axe is like some top tier
Like
shit.
you stop a BKB, that's
Yeah.
just like GG.
Yep.
Stop everything. AoE Doom feels good.
I mean, but even this game, maybe you're giving it to the tree. If it's a closer game, having those trees online.
oh,
early.
here we go. This is the
Very
smoke.
nice.
The smoke of desperation. Smoke out, ward this area of the map, try to get a pick off. And you see Ursa.
But they reveal their smoke. Oh, was there Radiant Sentry there? Maybe
No,
not.
they're still
Okay,
smoked.
Radiant
still
have a
smoked.
ward but no sentry,
Yeah.
so...
Crystallize is hanging around, but can you even jump on this bear? That's the thing. He has cheese, I believe.
Beastmaster's
Still.
behind
Beastmaster
them.
is
What?
very
He's
far out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't
He's
know
cutting
if-
some trees, having some fun around here.
What's
He's
he
trying to-
looking to pick up? Because he doesn't
He's
have
looking
his...
to
Oh,
pick
he
up
wants
the
to have his
bounty.
blast in his inventory for...
He's
to
trying
not
to
reveal
Yeah.
the
catch a support from
Yeah.
behind, maybe. Find a disruptor.
Oh, they're all
Dream?
split up.
Oh,
no.
God.
Dream.
Oh, not like this.
Here comes Beastmaster's still behind.
Oh, the glimpse as well. Did you get the disarm off?
Okay.
Beastmaster gets the roll, but Crystallize just takes out the OD. Empire
And,
getting
dunk.
dunked down. Blizzy cleans up Dream. Maden falls. Multiple buybacks. All the
That's-
buybacks coming out.
yeah.
The Zayac is still alive.
That is a dieback, by the way.
Throwing bodies at this Treant, and they can't quite kill him. Nobody dying on it. Navi.
Yeah, that's GG.
We're GG.
And
Yeah.
there we have it.
OD just got, like, seriously two-shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, that was the most one-sided game we've had in all of the CIS qualifiers.
The